Hello, Pitt Pres leaders. This is my second attempt at the Pitt Pres Compass. This is supposed to go out once a month just to update all of our leaders of what is going on in the life of our church, to attempt another path of communication. Hopefully, I will hear from you as to what your thoughts are regarding our life together as a congregation. I give thanks, my friends, for our Easter season. You recall that we had the series of worship services called Listen, in which we took time in worship to listen for God's voice, to be in prayer together. That was our Lenten series. It culminated, of course, in Easter. We had a wonderful celebration during Easter, and I'm very, very thankful for all the leaders who played an important part in making that happen. I think especially of Debbie Walker and the team she put together for that brunch we had on Easter morning, for the work of Taryn Dang and for Charles Lingerfeld, their work with the children and the youth, the sunrise service, of course, Virginia Darling preparing the choir, all the work that everybody else did to welcome our guest on Easter Day. We had a wonderful time. So thank you for your leadership. Thank you for your involvement. Easter was a wonderful celebration for us. May is just around the corner, and with that comes very specific events that I want to just share with you as we get closer to it. First of all, we are going to have a special Mother's Day service here on May the 13th. And ahead of that, I thought we'll spend some time cleaning up the church, kind of like when you have company coming over and you get the family together and say, all right, we've got company coming over, let's spruce up the place. So that's the idea. So I am suggesting that from the 5th of May, that's Saturday 5th of May, through Saturday the 12th of May, that 1 week stretch, that we put together a list of chores that need to be done around the church, inside the building, outside the building, that people can come in and just do anything from polishing the pews to, special detail cleaning on the stairs, or maybe planting some flowers outside. There are tiles that need to be replaced, just a whole slew of things that if we work together in a concerted effort, maybe 2 and 3 at a time, we can get it done. So that is sort of a church cleanup effort, May the 5th through May the 12th. Then on May the 12th, that Saturday, this year I want to do something different. Mother's Day is not always a happy day for everyone every year. You can imagine there are events that may have happened in people's lives this year that makes Mother's Day a difficult day for them, for all sorts of reasons. So I thought this year I want to have a special service on ahead of Mother's Day. So the Saturday before Mother's Day, so this will be the 5th, the 12th of May, to have a service here at church that is geared towards a service of comfort for Mother's Day. So this is the Saturday before Mother's Day, which is on Sunday. The service will be at 4:30 to about 5:30, followed by refreshments in the parlor. So that's something that I'm thinking about putting together. I thought I'll let you know. Maybe you might have some feedback on that regard. Then, of course, Mother's Day is May the 13th. We'll have a special service here. Taryn is putting together some plans to have a special parent-child dedication in our worship service that day. So be on the lookout for that. There are other issues going on that I want you to be aware of. Our building is being painted. My office is a mess, and the chapel is not put together yet, though the building, the chapel walls have been painted. My office has been painted as well. So we are in the process of putting things back together. Yesterday, I noticed that the city of Pittsburgh was doing some work here at the corner of 6th and Pine. They are installing handicap accessibility for the sidewalks at the corner of 6th and Pine. So just so you know what's going on, I think they are just about done with that. Speaking of cleaning up the church, Martha Murphy is putting together a team of people to plant some flowers and to improve our curb appeal. So be on the lookout for that. You might get an invitation from her to help in that work. This Friday, April the 20th, we are having a presence in the Pittsburgh Art Walk. Okay? So it'll be at the corner of 5th and Broadway. Church bus will be out there. We'll take our bounce house out and maybe a couple of games. Invite kids, inviting families. Come and play and have fun with us. While they are there, we will issue invitations for them to come and check us out at church and to be part of our congregation and the work that we are doing. We're going to do this simply by passing out invitation cards to them while they are out there playing with us. I encourage you to consider coming to hang out with us, 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. You don't have to be there the entire time, but if you can be there for 20 minutes, for 30 minutes, it'll be helpful. You know, a crowd draws a crowd. So that's part of what's going on that I wanted to share with you. Once again, I do appreciate all that you're doing, your leadership, your effort, your servanthood, and any feedback you can give me, any thoughts you are having that you want to share, that would be wonderful. One of the things I want to do is to have interviews with members of session, members of the PCRC, and the deacons. Just an interview of something like a testimony of sort of where you've been in your life with God, your life in this congregation, what difference this congregation has made for you, what you love about it, what you would like for us to be known for as a church. Those kinds of thoughts, just sort of have a conversation and record it. Audio record, video record, however we decide to do it, so that some of that can be used on our website, especially for people who go on the website to check us out. They can see real people telling their real stories about what it means to them to be part of Pittsburgh Presbyterian Church.